Hi there, students. To upstage somebody. Okay, if you upstage somebody, you take attention away from them and draw it to yourself. So, I don't know, for example, the war in the Ukraine upstaged COVID, and COVID disappeared from the newspaper, more or less. Then the war in Palestine upstaged the war in the Ukraine, and we hear much less about the Ukraine. So to upstage, to draw attention, to attract everybody's attention away from one to the other. So I was always in the shadow of my big brother, and he always upstaged everything I did. If I won a prize, he always managed to upstage me by winning a more important prize. If I got a job, he would always upstage me by getting a much more impressive one. If I was going to have a child, he would upstage me with something else. So he's always being more attractive. So his younger brother always upstaged him. Or maybe two actresses, they go to a gala and they are both trying to upstage the other, to draw the attention away from the other one, to outshine, to overshadow, to eclipse. Okay, so to upstage something, to draw the attention away from something else, to steal the show from somebody, to steal somebody's show. Now, upstage literally is in acting, where an actor moves towards the back part of the stage. Okay, upstage is away from the audience. Well, away from the audience in this case. If you upstage someone, I think the stages were slightly sloped, and if you went upstage, you were higher up, and then people could see you. So this was to upstage, but literally in acting, it's to draw the attention away from others, especially on stage, to overshadow, to eclipse. She only wore that dress to upstage me, to get everybody to look at her, and that everybody would ignore me. As an adjective, upstage, towards the rear of the stage. The actor walked upstage, away from the audience, away from the camera. That's as an adverb. Okay, so to upstage somebody, to distract attention by forcing the other performer to face away from the audience. So if I go further away, then the other actor has to turn round to look at me, and the back of my head is to the audience. And this, I think, is the idea. If the actor goes upstage away from the audience, then this actor has to turn around and talk to them, and that's to upstage. So to upstage, to divert attention or praise from somebody, to force somebody out of the spotlight. So I think Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden are both trying to upstage each other. They're repeatedly trying to draw the limelight, to draw the attention from everyone else, to outshine their opposition. Okay, so upstage, the bit that's furthest away from the audience, to take people's attention away from someone, to make them to listen to you or look at you instead. So my boss does not like being upstaged at meetings. He likes likes everybody to be looking at him the whole time. I think the United States does not like to be upstaged in the world of international politics. I think billionaires don't like to be upstaged by people by events. So okay, to upstage somebody, to make them seem less important, to make people not actually look at them, to upstage, to draw attention away from them. So the best thing we can do is to upstage the competition. Okay, so we can draw the attention away from them, and make ourselves the center of attention. So we could outshine them, we could outclass them, we could overshadow them, we could outdo them, to eclipse them as well, to trump them, yes, to show that you are more important, that you are more valid. So the actor moved upstage away from the audience. So he moved slowly from upstage left into the center. He tried to upstage his boss at the meeting. Okay, so an interpreter must not upstage the person who is actually speaking. So to upstage, literally to upstage, is this idea of being walking away from the audience, which means everybody else has to turn and look at you, and their back is to the camera, whereas this person's face is to the camera. So formality, to upstage. I think I'm going to give it a 5.5 in formality. I think you could use it anywhere. So upstage.